Disclaimer, two noises you might hear. My toilet is like kind of like running right now. It's just like making this crazy noise, and that right there, you just heard that beep. Look, man, my janky smoke detector, whatever, it's gonna keep making that noise. I can't go anywhere else in the apartment to where you won't hear it, so I'm gonna try to edit out the best I can, but you gotta deal with it. Alright, for the topic of the night, NBA YoungBoy album review. August 22nd, 2022. Look, man, I'm an old head. I'm considered an old head. You know, I was a kid in the 90s. So I was first falling in love with hip hop with a lot of the guys that are considered the greats now. Dre, Jay, Eminem, Snoop, on into the 2000s, or Tupac, Biggie, on into the 2000s, 50. You know what I'm saying? T.I., Weezy, on up into, you know, my generation as a 20-something, Drake, Wiz, Cole. So I've seen a lot of dope hip-hop. And I have to admit, I've been pretty close-minded to the newer generation. And this guy was definitely one of the ones I was very close-minded to. You know, I just seen a lot of the drama and, you know, the perception. You know, they say perception isn't reality, but, you know, bottom line is we still judge people by the cover of the book a lot of times. It's human nature. Maybe we shouldn't, but we do. Now, as I have to say, as a songwriter, I love this kid's writing. And I have to just say it again, or first off, this album made me a fan. I already knew he was melodic, but I didn't know he could go this far with it. I'm not going to go song by song. There was a lot of records on there, so I'm not going to go song by song. I'm just going to give an overall review of the album, the vibe, how it felt, and things like that. It was dope. His songwriting was incredible. His melodies were out of this world. Like, he was really, you could tell he was digging in his bag on this album and really feeling that rock star vibe he'd been talking about in the media. And again, I'd been judging him, you know, he's younger, getting a lot of money and stuff like that. And I was one of the people like, you know, these guys and all this drama they spew and all that. Well, you know, it is what it is. You still got to respect them for their art. And this was a dope album. Almost pretty much front to back. Packed with the melodies and the ego driven. You know, you could tell he's getting a lot of bread right now, feeling himself. He's moving real fast. He's questioning a lot of relationships. There's a little paranoia, you know, mixed with the braggadocious. Just like, he's really feeling it right now. He's feeling like he's doing it. You can hear it in his music. It's almost like a hood version of Certified Lover Boy by Drake. You know, it's one of those albums where it's like, I'm rich and I'm out here doing it and I'm feeling myself and can't nobody touch me. But he also mixed a lot of vulnerability in also. I mean, the record started out with some ballad type music, which threw me for a loop. I mean, but you know, the game is where it's at right now. It's wide open. Guys are expressing their emotions better now with the music and things like that. So this album represents all that. He's showing his tough side, he's showing his soft side, showing his side as a father, as a lover, as an artist, as a businessman. You know, you can hear the growth from when he first came out. Again, I haven't listened to his whole catalog, but I've listened to enough of it to where I can see the growth. And right now, he's definitely digging in his artist bag. And I've been seeing him in the media talking about he feels like he's a rock star, and you can see how he's dressing and all this different stuff. He's soaking up that essence. And he made me a believer with this album. He's definitely a rock star, and despite all the drama and things you see, whatever, if this kid can live and keep making dope business deals and things like that, and man, I see a lot of dope stuff for this dude, and the game in general. You love where it's going. You just want to see these guys get there. I don't want to go off on a rant or whatever, but it is a lot of rappers that are getting killed right now over nonsense and stuff. That's why I said if these guys can live, I see a lot of them at these top spots going at a very early age. They have been for the last 20 to 30 years, but it seems like it's just becoming crazy and more rampant. I hope this guy and the rest of this generation continues to live and keep prospering. And yeah, after this album, I gotta say, I'm about to be listening to a lot more of these younger artists, these late 90s, early 2000s babies. Man, this he brought it. Go get that last Slimeto album. Check it out, put it in your car, ride to it. The beats bang from front to back, top level production. Go get that last Slimeto. Shout out NBA Youngboy.